At this point, I'd like to call on our fifth speaker, Hania Abdel-Razik, Harry Potter Episode 7. Harry Potter Episode 7, Hania Abdel-Razik.
Ladies and gentlemen, by show of hands, how many of you have read any of the Harry Potter books or watched any of the movies? Almost everybody. I'm a huge fan myself. I first started reading the books in the year 2000 after the fourth book came out, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, because I wanted to see what all the hype was about. And I found it to be some of the funniest and most exciting books that I'd ever read. So, when book 7 was coming out in 2007, I decided for this final time that I would actually head over to Chapters at midnight in a wizarding costume and buy the book at midnight. Ignore this. So, I got to the Chapters and there was a large crowd of other fans in the parking lot. I started heading towards them. All of a sudden, I heard a deep voice behind me. Voldemort was a second-rate villain. I turned around. Somebody had decided to come and crash the Harry Potter party dressed as Darth Vader. I just chuckled at the dedication of Star Wars fans and moved on. Harry Potter stinks. This time I decided to say, okay then, continuing. Dumbledore is a fool and Hermione is an idiot. Now he was going too far. Nobody insults Professor Dumbledore or Hermione and gets away with it. I turned around, my wand at the ready. He had a lightsaber out, which actually looked quite convincing. No problem, I thought a simple disarming spell should be enough. Expelliarmus! Nothing happened. Maybe I could only disarm other wands. I wasn't sure. Ha ha ha! You fool! You think you can defeat the mighty Darth Vader with a stray twig? This is not a stray twig, this is a magical instrument, 15 1/4 inches long, fused feather core. Silence! Now, you are obviously very dedicated to your cause, feeble-minded as this makes you. You will join me. The Emperor does value loyalty. You will join me in the dark side. Never! Then you will face death. Death? Death threats? Does it really come to this? Where is chapter security when you need it? What about all the other fans? Were they suddenly struck with bystander paralysis syndrome? You seem to respond to my thoughts. Your little friends can't help you now. We are surrounded by a force field, impenetrable by sight, sound, and thought. You are now but a distant and pathetic memory. Now I really need to get away from this person. I started running, but something stopped me, something invisible. I was afraid. It must have been the force field. Suddenly, I thought about it, and my fear turned to anger. After waiting 7 years for J.K. Rowling to finally reveal all secrets, I'm not going to let this clown prevent me from getting my hands on book 7. My hands started burning. I felt magic racing through the wand, and he could tell. The game had suddenly changed. We circled around each other, like lions getting ready to duel. He lunged at me with the saber. I ducked and shouted the first spell I could think of. Torrential Yell! His legs suddenly started dancing uncontrollably. He tripped and fell. At that moment, I yelled out the vanishing spell, Evanesco! It disappeared into thin air. The spell was broken. I could see all the other fans coming out of the chapters with their book 7s, gleefully starting to read already. That was what I wanted. I ran to the bookstore. I ran inside. And when I got there, I was greeted by the most beautiful sight, a giant pyramid of Harry Potter books. I carefully selected the most perfect copy I could find, pristine corners. Went to the cash register. That will be $51.75, please. $51.75. It's $24 on your website. We charge different prices on our websites than we do in store. Well, books down or not, there's no way I'm paying cover price for this, and I can wait till morning and get it for $25 from shoppers beside my house. So, thanks, but no thanks. Because if there's anything that I hate more than Darth Vader, it's a blatant ripoff. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Hania.